Hello, this is your FanDuel MLB preview for Tuesday, June 2nd, 2015. I actually made a little bit of hay last night, pretty interesting night out there, even with a limited schedule. Jacob deGrom absolutely dominated in the 619, retired the first 15. He cruised through 8 innings. More impressively, he got through 1 inning on 4 pitches, which is even more impressive in the strikeouts because at his age, at his point of his career, you're worried about his arm staying healthy, obviously. The Dodgers catcher, he was a scratch, but there was others. They did Dodgers indeed put up huge numbers. Scored 11. Like I said yesterday, Adrian Gonzalez always kills it in Colorado. I gotta learn to stay away from Robinson Cano at any price. Chris Bryant had a decent night. Starlin Castle's another one I have to learn to stay away from. He did go yard. Seth Smith did get something in otherwise a lost night for the Mariners. Got a case of Jokic. He had a 3-run bomb, but otherwise salvaged a 1-for-6 night. And then Ethier had 9.25. I could have used one more Dodger. Howie Kendrick, huge 4 RBI night. He was heavily recommended. Albert Pujols has come out of nowhere. Someone texted me late last night. He's actually on pace for a 40 home run season. So those are a couple of the biggies out there. This was winning entry 70. I was gonna say I had 52 and some change and 56, and I could have done a little bit better easily. I think I left a few points on the table. Trout, Trout was worth it last night, obviously. So that was basically. Think if I could get any, just think of anyone else I've may have missed who had a huge night. Kind of looking through it. Oh yeah, obviously Jimmy Rollins. Was the other. Other thing I noticed is whoever set up the salaries forgot to put the Coors Field tax in, and that's actually going to be in there. Jason Hayward, 14 RBIs on the year at this point. What a colossal bust while Shelby Miller continues to kill it in the ATL. So that was last night. We will something else before I get to it. I always like to pull out the Roto World top 300 rankings when they come out at the start of the month. Some of this is expected. I can't argue. You can't really knock Trout out of the number 1 spot. Bryce Harper is second. Yeah, a little bit of regression. I don't know if I mean, he's in the argument for second. There's several hitters before you consider a pitcher. Stanton is definitely in there. Goldschmidt's putting up insane numbers. He's on par with Miggy. If I was drafting now, I would trade down to 4 and 5 and get something there. I'm kind of disagree with some of the others. Jose Abreu's 12th, Andrew McCutchen, one of the huge disappointments. Adam Jones has been hurt lately. Robinson Cano. They're both still in the top 20, and I don't know if I'd put either of them there right now. And then pitchers I like to put in Corey Kluber, 28, and yeah, he's been absolutely insane. Colton Wong, 32nd. That's gives you a little bit. Jason Kipnis, he had a I don't know if it's a franchise record for any month or just in May, but considering Cleveland, they're not an expansion franchise. They've been around since the beginning. He had 51 hits for the month of May. Obviously, multiply that by 6. It's an unsustainable 300-hit season, but gives you an idea. And Kipnis peaks right about there. And I said Chris, at the start of the year, Chris Bryant would be top 50. Actually, drafted in top 50 towards the end. Here he is on top of the likes of Manny Machado and Dustin Pedroia. So that's just kind of some of them there. Kind of go further, but it's always makes for a good read there. So we're going to look at Tuesday. We have a complete schedule. There's a couple of weather concerns. I told you don't touch Washington or Boston. They indeed got rained out. There are a couple games to keep an eye out on the weather on the East Coast till, but I think all the games will get in today. As always, check in, but as you might expect with a full load and some teams with the day off yesterday, Scherzer, that's going to be a little bit expensive. Cueto, his arm's been barking. I don't know about that. Elgar Greinke's good. He may give up a few runs. Clayton Kershaw got 3 knocks at the plate last night. Coors Field will do that. Coors Field will do that for you. Chris Archer, kind of a tough matchup there. Shelby Miller, I kind of like in Arizona. I'm going to go, though, with a Mets pitcher for the second night in a row. Syndergaard is just about the equal of Jacob deGrom. So, and a nice affordable price there. The other one I want to give you, the Brewers are calling up someone from Colorado Springs, 25-year-old that doesn't project as a uber prospect. If you want to go one way, Tyler Cravey is his name. If you want to go one way, if you want to take a $3,000 salary with some high-price offensive players, I've experimented with that. I don't recommend it with this player. Tough. Obviously it's in St. Louis. Mike Fiers shut him down last night. That's not going to happen 2 nights in a row. It's an option out there, though. For a tournament play, if you want to dare to dream about winning it all, and he somehow gets 8 shutout innings, though it's always one way to think. I'm not going to do it for this case. The other one, I want to show the Colorado game. It's like I said, the salaries are about $500 more than they were yesterday. Somebody at FanDuel dropped the ball. He probably has to deliver the donuts this morning. So like Adrian's 43, Jack Peterson's 40, and you'll see this down the line. Howie Kendrick's 34. They're all about 500 more than they were yesterday. So the Coors Field tax is in place, but I like Grandal and. See, I still have nightmares about Adrian Gonzalez from the 2007 tiebreaker game. I was in a CDM second season league, and I was top 5. I was in line to win 5,000, and Gonzalez had an absolute monster night and knocked me down a peg in the final standings because it counted as a regular season game. It dropped me from 5,000 to 4,000. So I continue to have Adrian Gonzalez nightmares from that night. So those are kind of a couple of what I'll go with from that game. And I am running out of time rapidly, so I will go through this. Neil Walker is not an exciting pick. I'm just third base. Just a programming note: the Rangers have brought up with Adrian Beltre on the shelf. I'd say it sounds like All-Star break before he'll be back. They brought up Joey Gallo, not to get confused with Joey Galloway. He's considered a pretty good prospect, but he's going to be given the keys to third base. He strikes out about a third of the time. And push a little article there. Insane strikeout rates, including 49 times and 146 at-bats this year. But he can... if Bryce Harper doesn't want to be in the home run derby, you know, Joey Gallo they could put in there just for the heck of it. So he'll be worth it salary-wise. It's the only reason I mention him. And kind of who I have in mind for third base today. I really, Chris Bryant, maybe. Thomas has a tough matchup with Shelby Miller. Again, I'm trying to get some cheap guys in there. Moustakas. Remember, Jeremy Guthrie, though, is in there. So if you want to get Jason Kipnis in, that'll work for that purpose. So if I want to put a shortstop in... if I want to go with Jimmy Rollins this time around, he homered from the left-hand side last night. The Rockies are throwing another right-hander in there, so that would give me some cap. A lot of 3,000 options in here tonight. Well, I could put 4 Dodgers in there. Ethier went... yard as well. You know, I don't want to go to the Coors Field well too often. Alex Rios is back with the Royals. He's off the DL, so there's another one for his salary gets out of control. And then for the last one, hey, you could get kind of not a uber pitcher for the Cubbies tonight, so we could stick him in there. So this one will have Syndergaard, Grandal, Gonzalez, Neil Walker, Moose, Rollins, Ethier, Rios, Tannen. Real quick, one option that you could do if you like to get if you like Kipnis. You know, you can put Kipnis in, and then the other one for if you like rock bottom salary, Mark Reynolds, and you knock yourself out and you got it that way. So there's your lineup for Tuesday, June 2nd. Good luck to everyone. Talk to you later.